We're back, believe it or not. Episode 2 of the Andy and Bruno show. And as we always know, the sequel is better than the original. Right, Caddyshack?
That's right.
He's Andy. I'm Bruno.
I'm Andy.
And in today's big episode.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Here we go.
Today's big episode, we'll be doing a national convention preview, because that's right around the corner, and everybody's excited about that, especially those people who are going. We'll be ripping some new product, and I'll be getting all the good hits because I'm on a hot streak, and Andy's not.
All these rocks.
Andy's going to be showing you some of the magnificent, super spectacular cards that you go to National to see. And we're going to start off with this because we both, as shop owners, today we're in Andy's shop.
Welcome to the Indy Card Exchange.
Indy Card Exchange.
8519 Westfield Boulevard.
In Nora.
Shameless plug.
Shameless, but it's kind of the reason we're doing that.
That's right.
And I am the proprietor of Bruno's Shoebox and newly appointed store manager of
Congratulations on
Moonshot
that.
Games.
That's right.
50 North 9th Street on the square in Noblesville. Be there or be square.
I will say I've never been promoted that fast in my professional career, so congratulations
clearly
to you.
You just don't have
I don't have it. I'm not.
So
I broke the streak. Let the counter begin.
Enough with the nonsense. Let's get started with this question, which you brought up as a great topic. People walk in almost every day. They have either never been in the hobby, or they're younger, they want to get started, or they're adults who got out of it who want to get back in, and they always ask, what's the best way to get started again? And there really is no one best way.
Right. It's extremely overwhelming. And the question came from Anthony, one of my good customers and friends. He just wanted to know what's the best way to kind of keep it going now that he's back in the hobby. And I really kind of break it down for people in 3 or 4 different segments, because you've got stuff that you want to collect, or you've got stuff that you want to kind of relive your good old glory days as a kid. So really, half of it is, what sport do you like? What teams do you like? Are you a player collector? You know, I really ask a lot of those questions to get people at least focused in a way that's going to make them feel more comfortable and not so overwhelmed, because there are so many products in this hobby and so many different types of products from a price point level. You can buy a $50 box and you can buy a $5,000 box. Yes, $5,000 box of cards. So
not at Bruno's Shoebox.
So, you know, I really want to give Anthony the credit because he asked me that question, and it's a great topic to talk about. My suggestion to people, and, you know, Bruno's kind of another example of how you got back in the hobby. You started in the vintage world, right? You wanted to stay as a vintage collector. That's a great avenue to follow. Building sets, collecting certain players, Hall of Famers, those kind of things are great for the vintage market. Then there's the modern market where people want to say, okay, I'm stuck. I love baseball. I love baseball more than any other sport, so I'm going to open baseball and I'm going to collect baseball. I'm either going to build a set of each year's product. I'm going to collect all the key rookies and get a few autographs. I mean, it just starts building up on that. You can kind of lay a foundation of what to collect, and then you can build from there. The more experience they get, it's about experience. The more experience you get with starting from a good foundational base of those type of segments of collecting, then you can build off of that and really get into that next level of investing, or, you know, flipping, buying boxes and opening and selling what you want to sell and keeping what you want to keep. So there are a lot of different things that you can do.
You just touched on my first question. Whenever anybody comes in and asks that, my first question is, are you collecting or are you investing?
Yeah.
If you're collecting, I always say, collect what you like.
Right.
Okay, don't worry about whether you get the big hit or the autograph or the jersey or whatever else it is. Don't worry about any of that. Don't even answer the phone when it rings.
We're not even open.
During a live broadcast of a program. Don't even worry about that. Oh, that's from somebody.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Ken Griffey. I think it said call from Ken Griffey.
Yeah, that's what that said.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr.
This is awesome.
Yeah, great.
But anyway, collect what you like. Okay, for me, I would always go to the nickel, quarter, diamond, dollar boxes and pull Washington Nationals and Redskins, maybe some Rangers, because those are my favorite teams. And those were really the first, when I got back in, those are the first modern cards I got.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think of buying them for any other reason than throwing them in my literal shoebox, which is my actual personal collection.
True.
But if you're investing, that's where you might be more drawn to the $5,000 box, trying to get the $10,000 or $20,000 card, because then you're trying to get the hits. You know, you're going after, you're playing the Vegas game.
Yeah.
You know, you're rolling your dice and you're taking your chances, and the thrill then becomes, in opening something that rewards you regardless.
Right.
Like me, I'll open a box and I'll go back to the Matt Breida story. I open a box, I get Matt Breida, I'm giddy with happiness because that's what I like.
Sure.
Somebody else would take it and pitch it away.
Right. And I'm still, as hard as it is to believe, as a store owner, I still have my own personal collection as well. And I've stuck with collecting Michael Jordan inserts cards, which there are Michael Jordan inserts, I mean, to infinity, probably.
Can I turn this off, by the way, to keep that from happening again?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're just going to let that be part of the
We're not
ambiance.
open yet, so technically
Oh, like
people
that
need to
stops
stop
people from
calling.
calling. You know Bob Soul. Come on.
You just gave a Bob Soul
I
reference on
did.
camera.
Hey, Bob. We know you're
we
watching.
love you, Bob. So
We
I
like
collect
you a
Michael
little.
Jordans. The next thing I collect is, I'm a huge Irish fan. Notre Dame football is a big passion of mine. And I collect players that played for Notre Dame football and that are in the NFL currently. So, there's two things to collect. I don't intend on selling those. They're fun to have, fun to open up, look around in my box, and just kind of remember the good old days of this player played in this year and this, just the fun stuff like that. That's what I recommend to people is find that little niche that you want to collect. If you do want to do the fun flip method, the flip method is fun. That's what I call it. It is opening, it is taking the gamble, it is finding that big hit that you paid $100 for the box and you found a $1,000 card. It happens.
Roll them and rip them.
I don't recommend you trying to do it to make money on it. Oh, there it goes. I'm going to catch myself every time.
We knew it was going
to. We don't make money on the flipping method.
Ding!
So, those are the suggestions I had, and I want to thank Anthony for bringing that up because it was a great question, and Bruno and I both kind of perked up and said we really want to give people direction and guidance on how to collect and what to do when you get started because this hobby, like we talked about in the last episode, is strong. It's back, and there's a lot of people that are coming in that are either reliving the good old days of their childhood or they just want to get started because they see that there's some passion for this hobby again.
And one other piece of advice, if you are getting back in, unless you've really have a strong idea what you want to do. If you want to collect as opposed to invest, and frankly, either way, to me, the best way is to dip your toe in, and by that I mean everybody has dime, $quarter boxes, discount boxes. That's a great way to get your hands on a lot of different kinds of product, see what's out there, what looks good, what's shiny, what's not.
Yeah.
What kind of product features prospect, which one features more stars or Hall of Famers. Those discount boxes are absolutely fantastic fodder for educating yourself about the hobby. Yeah. It's also a great way to find a whole bunch of cards that you're probably going to like and not spend a lot of money and sort of get your appetite going because, you get that taste. It's like, well, I found this guy. I wonder if I can find, next guy's going to be in the dollar box.
Right.
But so I would really strongly recommend starting out by dipping your toe in the dime, $quarter boxes and those discount boxes, especially if you're into new product, because I'm looking around Andy's shop right now. I'm seeing at least 4 dozen different boxes of products on his shelves, and to walk in and say, I want a box of baseball, what do I want? You don't know.
Right.
You don't know. No matter what the shop owner recommends or what we think, you can go find out, just dig in those boxes, find out what you like, and go from there. I think that's a really good starting point. But
and every good card shop will have those too. Every
and
good
some of the
card
bad
shop
ones.
will have.
Some of the
like
bad
the
ones
card
will.
exchange. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, I didn't say that.
No, every good card shop has dime boxes, 50-cent boxes, dollar boxes, bargain boxes that are jersey cards and autograph cards.
Watch that hand there. You're getting a little
They'll have Bruno boxes.
getting a little carried away.
They'll have Bruno shoe boxes. No, there's just a lot of goodies that are available at card shops.
And speaking of getting out of it and getting back into it, even the products do that, right, Andy?
They do. They do. Speaking of,
Go ahead. You take it from here.
so this is a product that we were going to feature today. Last episode, we featured a couple different Panini products. We did a football and a basketball product.
Who got all the hits?
The Rock. Dwayne Johnson right here, The Rock. So what we're going to feature today is we want to give the hobby the love that they deserve, and Upper Deck and Topps were the two products that we didn't feature last time. So today we're going to feature 2018 Topps Stadium Club Baseball, and it just came out a couple weeks ago. It's been a very, very good selling product. It's a medium level price point, so it's affordable. It's got a lot of packs. We've got 16 packs in this box, a guarantee.
Oh, hey, scratch and dent sale on Top Stadium Club at Indy Ball Card Exchange.
Episode 2. 2 autographs per box on average. And we also have, on average. We also have O-Pee-Chee Platinum, which is an Upper Deck product for hockey, and this has been a really good seller. I like to not try to give them a comparison with their competitor, Topps, but this would be considered kind of the Topps Chrome of hockey. And Topps Chrome, as every collector knows, is really that staple collector product. And you'll be able to see that in some of our teasers that I have later on when we preview stuff from the National.
Can you
so
hear
Peachy
my eyes
Platinum.
rolling? Does that actually make a sound?
Bruno's not coming to the National, and I've been trying to convince him to
I was
change
gonna
his
come
mind.
to the National, but situation arose that caused me to cancel my reservation, and then that situation
I know.
went the other way. So
Still-
now I'm basically stuck.
Still worth it. Still worth it. Maybe we'll convince him. We're still a couple weeks away. So Peachy Platinum and Topps Stadium Club. What are we going to rip first? Let's talk about Stadium Club.
Explain Stadium Club. Why do we
is-
have this ancient box set here? Because this is 95 Stadium Club, and this is we're sort of at the back end of when cards died. This is right from the era of you remember how the dead ball era in Major League Baseball?
Yes, I do.
This is from the dead card era in sports collecting.
That's true.
But this was Stadium Club was one of the top end, maybe the top end baseball product.
It came out
of
in
that time.
It came out in 1991, and I remember 91 Stadium Club being featured as kind of the modern day national treasures.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just so popular.
They actually had little stadiums that you could get.
Yeah, the Murphy Stadium sets and everything. They were beautiful, and I loved them. I collected them. That was right in the heyday of my collecting. The old 91 King Griffey Jr. was a horizontal card. It was a beautiful picture. Everybody wanted the Frank Thomas rookie, and there were so many good cards that you could chase in 91 Stadium Club. So it got all the way up through the mid-90s. I think it stopped in, 96 or 97 for baseball, and it just died. Stadium Club went away.
Along with the hobby.
Yeah, along with the hobby for a nice 15 years at least, probably, or 10 years at least. So 95 Stadium Club is something that we just wanted to show everyone.
As
This
a
is
reference point.
A product that did exist. We have these available on our bargain box shelves.
Yes.
This is marked.
He calls it bargain box, but I won't tell you because this is going out in the world. I'm not going to tell you the phrase he really uses.
Starts with a J.
Starts with a J.
Well, we'll say it. It's called junk boxes. all
Junk
right?
wax.
Junk wax, yes.
And we still call them wax boxes, even though nobody wraps their packs in wax anymore.
Correct. Not even 95.
Well, Fleer did.
So the junk box shelf, which I guess we might as well call it that, this retails for $29.95 in the shop, and it's also 50% off of that price. So that tells you right there, it's a $15 box of cards. If you want to have some fun, open this box. And we've got plenty of those available at the Indie Card Exchange on the bargain box shelf. Now, off to the good
that's a
stuff.
good bargain.
It is a good bargain. You doing the math in your head?
I had to write it out.
Don't
on
get
my-
a
on
headache.
my
You don't
imaginary
need that
paper.
right now.
You can get the top-rated NL rookie that year, Sean Green. Remember that when you're buying rookies, folks. Remember that when you're prospecting. All right, these are mine.
I figured since we trashed the Bruno shoebox last episode, we might as well
That's
trash
right.
the Indie Card
And
Exchange.
also, we're not doing this one pack at a time like we did before. We're high
Keeping it
speed
real.
ripping here. And here's something that's always been a trait of Stadium Club going back to 91 and 92, particularly 91, the photography.
Yeah, I want to talk
and that's
about
something
the
that
quality.
not all collectors necessarily realize. I didn't realize it at first because you kind of rip it, you're looking for shiny, you're looking for inserts. Then you go back and you look through the cards, like, wow,
they're
these
beautiful.
are some beautiful, probably the best photography of any new product out there.
Couldn't agree more. Kudos to Topps. They did an excellent job this year. Oh no, we're ripped. Oh, we got our first autograph. I got a rock.
Oh man,
I truly did.
my
get a
luck
rock
has
there.
turned back in the original direction.
Well, I don't
What'd
think
you
you would
get?
be
Who is it?
excited. Sean Newcomb, autograph.
Is he
for the
related
Atlanta
to-
Braves.
He's not related to Don.
To Don Newcomb or Duke Newcomb? Is it
Duke Nukem,
a
maybe Duke Nukem, sure.
video game?
Was
Bryce Harper.
George Brett.
These are-
Oh,
I mean-
here's a red parallel.
Gorgeous cards. I got a red Dansby Swanson. Nice Bryce Harper card with his flowing mane and his beard.
And don't worry, even though we're not showing you this now, we're going to be using the miracle of B-roll to
B-roll.
show you some examples of really gorgeous cards
Kinda
from
learned
the
about
Stadium
B-roll
Club set.
just
That's
recently.
this whole show is B-roll. Okay, here's an interesting one because
Ooh.
it has no color. It's black and white. And Andy, it's Dennis Eckersley.
Dennis Eckersley.
Does that mean this is worth $1 million?
Nope.
Okay.
It does not.
$1?
Nope.
Dime box?
10-cent box.
All right then. I take it back.
We were just
You
watching
said
a nice
10-cent
little
box, huh?
episode about
Okay.
Dennis Eckersley and
Put
Kirk
that in-
Gibson.
I'm
That
gonna
was a
put that
fun
in my
episode.
pile because I like 10-cent cards.
Greg Maddox. I mean, the nice part about Stadium Club, too, is they kind of mix the old and the new. The Hall of Famers and your rookies and your current superstars are all mixed in here.
I'm so
my
glad we
same
did
box
that
has
episode on how to open
Greg
a pack when I
Maddox.
just destroyed that one like I was a ferret
and
or
Charlie
something.
Blackman, Dustin Pedroia. I mean, there's just a lot of fun names in the picture
Ooh, Mike
quality.
Trout.
I've heard that guy's good.
He's
Another-
got he's and here's a guy that drives me nuts. Albert Pujols.
Why would he
just hit his 630th home run? He has over 3,000 hits, and nobody cares. You can't find anybody who cares about Albert Pujols anymore.
Why did he go on the DL the day that he hit his 630th? That's what I want to know.
It's kind of like me. I shot a 99 at Hilton Head National one year.
Derek,
I figured I had golf mastered, and I quit the game. I mean, once you get it beat, why you continue?
Sure,
why you
you
keep
are
trying?
a master at golf.
I shot a 99. Yep.
Nice Derek Jeter here.
Nothing else.
Just a gorgeous. I think this is actually a picture.
Ryder Jones parallel.
This picture right here, guys, you're going to want to B-roll this, is when Derek Jeter had his 3,000th hit.
Put that aside for Jarvis.
Okay, remember what his 3,000th hit was, right?
No, I'm not a Jeter guy.
It was a home run. It was beautiful.
Put that aside for Jarvis.
Yeah, that was, and he's just smirking as he rounds first base. I just love that picture, and that's proves to the quality of Stadium Club.
Oh, Johnny Bench, I'm putting that one in my dime box pile. Okay, is that all right with you?
You need to get another autograph there, sir. Rookies are big in this year's product. 2018 baseball, everybody thought it was going to be kind of a downer.
We're running
from
down
last
to the bottom
year.
of the pile, boss.
We
Got
are.
another hit in here.
Last year had Aaron Judge, and it had Andrew Benintendi, and it had Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson.
I'm sorry, Dansby
This year, everybody's
Swanson?
like, "Oh, who's going to be the good rookies?"
You're getting
to
excited about Dansby Swanson?
He was good, and he is good. Okay. So
okay.
this year,
Chance Cisco,
all these guys
printed in black. Ooh. That's good.
All these
Sandy
guys start
Koufax,
emerging.
black and white.
That's neat. Nobody's got the other autograph. This on
Not
average
yet.
thing is scaring me. Anyway,
So
back
is this
to my
also a
story.
dime card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to the shoebox.
I ain't proud.
Ain't too proud to beg.
I ain't too proud to take.
I lost my train of thought.
There's another red card. You were yapping
cut
about
me
something.
off.
Oh!
You got it.
Oh, have you ever heard of a little player,
Jose Altuve?
Shohei Ohtani?
Oh, get out of here.
This is not him.
Who'd you get?
I don't know. I honestly
boy.
don't know who that is.
That is a rock.
Anthony Santander.
Wow.
So
So
let's
Stadium Club, we love the picture quality.
Don't really like the autograph.
We literally got two boulders.
Seriously, this
Two
is
boulders.
a B-roll card.
Oh, that's
Speaking of
gorgeous.
picture quality,
Look at the-
that is one of the greatest
Wow.
pictures on a baseball card you'll ever see. This Ted Williams card,
Yeah,
you'll see
that's
B-roll
amazing.
of this. That's going to the shoebox.
Yeah,
by
that's
the way, in case you were
amazing.
wondering.
That's going to cost you
What'd get over-
$90.
What'd you get over here? See what I can. See, I like
Wow.
these. I like
We
these.
did. We had fun
terrible.
opening. We had
That's-
fun
that's
opening.
A terrible box.
That was a very bad box.
terrible
Okay.
box.
We
That
got
was a
rocked.
rock.
We got
Oh,
literally
wait, you got
rocked.
a chrome Ian Happ.
Again, another rock.
He plays for the Cubs. People
Do you
that go to my shop like the Cubs. I don't know about your shop.
We love the Cubs. I love the Cubs.
Well, look at you, just
I
dumping
can sing the Go Cubs Go song right now. If
Manny
you'd like to hear it.
Machado.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Keep going.
Not my voice. We're going to
Nope,
open some
keep
Upper
going.
Deck.
Keep going, boss.
All right, guys.
I'm
Now it's
pulling
time for some
dime
Upper
cards.
Deck O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Bruno's working
You missed a
while we
Dustin
were on.
Pedroia red
I didn't miss
parallel over
anything.
here.
Didn't miss anything. I'm opening and stacking. You're literally working
You
as
open, you open the box.
film.
You open the box. I'll start
All
throwing
right,
stuff around
Upper
later.
Deck, you did a great job this year with the quality of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. That's why we want to open this on camera. We want to show everybody the wonderful cards that they have available. The rookies that are available in hockey, which I may know about 3 or 4 of them. Again, talking about our last episode, hockey is not a huge seller in Indiana. We tried really hard. It's just right in the middle of basketball season.
It's definitely a niche collectible, but the people that like hockey really like hockey.
But they don't live here.
I beg to differ. There's a reasonable hockey fan base of collectors in the Noblesville area.
Okay.
Which
Good.
is why I have
Good.
been buying hockey collections lately.
Nice. I mean, here's a great looking card, like a refractor type Jonathan Taze.
Woo, look at that.
Gorgeous
Rookie auto.
card. Whoa.
Rookie auto
That's a
refractor gold.
Holy moly. Number
24
to
of 25. You'll get
I
B-roll
hope that
on
guy's
that.
good.
And therein lies the problem with hockey. Whoo!
Philippe Chittle.
Chidle?
Kittle?
Chidle?
Kittle?
Yeah, well, we're not hockey guys.
That's a great autograph.
I'm trying really hard to become one.
If this were a Brock Besser, Nolan Patrick, a couple other good rookies that
Listen to you.
Yeah, Charlie McAvoy.
Wow.
This is one of the lower end, high autograph cards that you can hit. It's a gold on-card autograph, number 24 of 25.
I
mean,
take it you are a hockey.
I hope
I'd
this-
take that back. You're
I
a
gotta
hockey
know
guy
enough
all
to be
over.
dangerous,
What about Nikita Sherback?
Yep. Joe Thornton, red, number to 199. That guy's got a beard. He and James Harden should have a beard off.
Well, If you're going to start with beard offs, half the male population of North America. Hey,
what is going on with the beards? Well, that's another topic.
Gretzky.
Another topic of discussion.
Platinum records.
What's the deal with the beards?
Of course, because it's O-Pee-Chee, it also has French on it.
Yes, O-Pee-Chee, that's another good story, Bruno.
You're welcome.
That you bring up. O-Pee-Chee is a Canadian-based product, okay? O-Pee-Chee was made to kind of mirror Topps back in the day for baseball and hockey cards. So O-Pee-Chee had two different products, the exact same card and pictures, except the backs of the cards were just slightly printed differently. O-Pee-Chee cards were printed a little bit lighter. Yep, we got a colored parallel. The 1979 Wayne Gretzky rookie card was a popular card. Where'd you put your Wayne Gretzky at?
It's that one right there.
There he is. So Gretzky kind of set the tone for why O-Pee-Chee is just such a more popular product when it comes to the Canadian market, because his 1979 O-Pee-Chee rookie card doubles in value compared to the 1979 Topps card, which I kid you not, exact same picture, exact same color quality. It just says O-Pee-Chee versus Topps.
Actually, it just says OPC, right?
OPC.
On the back.
Yep.
There's a
Clayton
Jonathan
Keller.
Quick refractor.
We're not allowed to use the word refractor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's these guys
prism.
right here.
Is it a prism?
I don't know what it is.
Is it a hollow?
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
okay. Sorry.
Shiny.
It's a super shiny. What does it usually it says on the back?
Shiny usually gives us.
Nope.
Doesn't say anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
it doesn't say refractor.
We don't want to use.
Say.
We don't want to use the improper terms, and we want to give everybody the
It's
love
like
that
with
they
Magic.
deserve.
It's like with Wizards of the Coast. Any card game in the world that involves you doing this mechanic to activate the card. In Magic the Gathering, that's called tapping.
Tapping.
Every other card game in the world can't call it tapping.
I'll tell you what.
Because Wizards
You're talking about
owns
Magic
it.
the Gathering. I tap out on that one.
Hey,
yeah, I
it's
turn
a
my
big
card
game
sideways.
up at Moonshot Games. It's
It
one
is.
of our most popular, maybe the most popular event that we hope we have Magic the Gathering on Wednesday and Friday nights.
Yeah, the gaming card market is on target right now. It is super hot. Super hot.
I got a shiny
That was
thing that's
shiny.
not a refractor,
Ooh,
and then I got a shiny red thing that's not a refractor.
I got a shiny rookie, Alexander Nylander. Also,
no auto,
brothers.
though, huh?
I think brothers.
Are we supposed to get two of these?
I
on
think
average?
it's only one in this box.
Oh, okay.
So obviously we're ripping faster. We learned
there's another
we
one of
learned from our
those.
mistakes of the last episode that we
Well, no,
ripped
we
too
clearly
slowly.
didn't.
We ripped. We're done.
We clearly didn't learn
So,
all our lessons from the last show.
I'm not looking off in the distance.
At least you're not being
not
distracted by people driving by.
by squirrels. So
Squirrel.
yeah, thank you Upper Deck. That O-Pee-Chee box was really good. Don't know who this rookie is, but to get a good gold, low-numbered autograph
a
rookie is
So
huge.
what do you figure?
I don't know. I could say $20 and it could be $200. I really don't know. Let's say the low end is $25.
Let's say that's going on eBay because no one around here will buy it.
That's correct. That's correct.
Andy, you know what? You know what that might be? This might be the kind of card that you would take to the National Convention.
That's a good point.
Which is coming up late July, early August.
The actual dates are August 1st through August 5th.
I'm going to do a little housekeeping
Wednesday
while you
through
talk.
Sunday. And the National Convention is in Cleveland, Ohio this year at the IX Center. So for you that are on the fence, thinking about going still,
I'm not on the fence. I'm out.
you need to come. It's an event for any collector to be at. And it's not just cards. It's the National Sports Collectors Convention. And you've got memorabilia. You've got historic things that are there. You've got all the major auction houses that are like heritage auctions and golden auctions, and those kind of guys that are there that have the Honus Wagner original cards. They have Babe Ruth's bats, Babe Ruth jerseys, Jackie Robinson memorabilia. The coolest stuff you could possibly imagine in the sports world will be at the National Collectors Convention.
Since I'm not going, and since you've been, and you have been, and you will be there, do you know your exact location?
Yes, we are booths number 1863 and 1962.
At the,
It's
what's
an
the
end
name
cap.
of the building?
It's the IX
Center.
Center. And we will probably give you some
In
B-roll.
suburban Cleveland, right?
It is suburban Cleveland, yes.
B-roll of the website
Yeah.
probably would be a good idea
And
right here.
Like I said,
B-roll alert.
we're in the Midwest. Cleveland's less than a 5-hour drive from here. For all of you that are watching this
Wait, how
around Indiana,
fast do you drive?
I drive pretty fast.
Okay.
Haven't gotten caught yet, but I drive pretty fast. For all of you police officers watching this,
What kind of vehicle do you drive, and what's your license plate
I drive
number?
a silver Ford.
Yeah, no, you don't. First of all, it's charcoal gray, not silver. So anyway, as a dealer vendor at the National, as a veteran, here's a story I've heard, and I want to know if it's apocryphal. And I'm just going to ask because I have all these questions. Not
Apocryphal?
true.
Okay, gotcha.
Legendary. I had a guy walk into my, actually I had two guys walk into my shop in recent weeks claiming to have 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, which is, holy grail card in baseball.
Sure.
Neither of them brought them back, but I get so excited at the mere prospect of seeing a 1952 Topps Mantle that I'm still thinking about it, right? Now, I'm told that at the National, there are dealers, vintage dealers set up that will have, I've heard, as many as 17 graded 52 Mantles in their case.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah,
That's why you go to National.
Just to see them. I mean, and not only are there 17 of them, the 17 that you have are graded from a 1 all the way up to 7, 8 grade. And if you guys haven't seen or researched high-grade Mickey Mantle rookies, we just had a PSA 9 that sold on auction about 3 months ago. It sold for $2.8 million. Literally $2.8 million. It's the second.
I offered the guy 2.6. I mean,
You didn't take it.
Somebody sniped my bid.
So greedy.
Somebody sniped my bid. I had 2.79,
Man.
and I was watching it go 30, 29, 28. Oh, I got this, and now somebody sniped.
Sniped
my bid
it.
at the last
Those little
minute.
snipers.
I hate snipers.
$2.8 million for one card. But that's how popular that Mickey Mantle supposed rookie is.
Well, okay, 51 Bowman.
51 Bowman's his true rookie. But there's other cards that sell even in that high caliber for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, I've seen cards. I saw Roberto Clemente PSA 9 sell for $500,000 last year.
1955.
1955 Topps, which is one of my favorite all-time cards as well.
So let me ask you this then.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take the perspective of the customer coming to National. Okay, how much money should I bring? I knew he'd like that one.
That's such a loaded question.
Credit card or cash? Will everyone take credit card mostly?
No. Most people will, but not everybody. I mean, again, it goes back to what do you collect? If you're opening boxes, it's bargain central because there's 50 retailers there that have their products on sale because they want you to get to their booth so they can get your business for the future, not for that show. So, I mean, we don't even bring our wax boxes because we can't beat those prices. I buy from those retail vendors.
Plus, they're really, really heavy.
They're
and you got to
huge.
carry that stuff in the exhibit hall.
That's a good
really
point.
Heavy stuff.
Yep. Carrying around to this place is overwhelming. You want to just find a drop spot. We should start renting drop spots.
Cash, primarily.
Cash.
Credit card, I say most reputable, registered, established professional dealers will accept credit cards.
We would.
Don't even try to write a check. Assuming you even still write checks, and I don't know who still does, don't even try to write a check. So bring a pile of cash and your credit card.
And PayPal.
And have, PayPal.
PayPal payments are very
or
successful.
Any of those
now.
other methods of electronic. There's 2 or 3 other. But PayPal is ubiquitous.
Apocryphal, ubiquitous. We're going to have some definitions going on.
Words, good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to National.
The journalist?
Am I going,
the card shop
if I'm
owner.
trying to finish my 53 Bowman black and white set,
Okay.
is National where I'm going to go find those last 10 commons I need?
100% yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So people bring commons to National?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, there are dealers that have boxes set up everywhere. They have chairs set up so that you can sit and just sift through. Again, it's kind of a religious experience as a collector. You have to make that your collection bucket list. So I almost did air quotes again. Your
Fingers
collection.
went up, but he didn't close.
Strap me down.
He didn't close the deal.
You need to make it your bucket list to go to a National in your collecting lifetime because it's just an overwhelming experience and it's fun and there's so many things to see. Even if you don't spend a dime of that big pile of cash that you're bringing with you, it is worth going to and just seeing everything.
So here's one other question then.
Yes, sir.
As the consumer, from the consumer point of view, I'm going to relate this to Gen Con, which is a big event that comes to Indianapolis. When it first came to Indianapolis, it was fantastic and wonderful and beautiful. It's moved into a bigger hall, at least in terms of the exhibit hall where you shop for things. It is so completely overcrowded now, it's almost impossible to actually stop and look at something. You get caught up in this sea of people that just carries you, and it really almost becomes organic, that you're part of a blood flow through an artery of this big machine. Is it that way at National? Is it so crowded that it's tough to really negotiate your way around, or what are the secrets?
I wouldn't say it's that bad because there's spots where everybody kind of migrates to. They go to the Tops booth and the Upper Deck booth and the Panini booth because
Why?
they give away so much stuff. If you bring certain things or if you've signed up for a certain thing, you get in line and you be part of a scavenger hunt where you get a free autographed card or you get a free box of cards. The giveaways, kids love it. I mean, kids actually they'll park it at one of the big booths for the whole day, and they'll have so much fun, because they get so much free stuff that they can go home with and open and get their T-shirts and just enjoy.
Are there disreputable dealers at the National, or because of the expense involved in setting up, can you generally trust the people?
I would say you can trust the dealers. You just need to be careful with some of the weaselly people that show up to.
The non-dealers? Like somebody that might bump into you, hey, you're looking at that 55 Clementi that's $2,000. I got one right here that's I'll get for $1,200 cash.
And the attendees can be a little sketchy once in a while. I mean, we had a guy that we heard the story last year. He had bought a Michael Jordan rookie card in a PSA 10 grade, which I think he spent $18,000 to $20,000 for it last year.
I hope he didn't write a check.
He had PSA authenticate it and regrade it, which happens a lot because you'll have old slabbed cards that you want to get regraded. PSA didn't regrade it because they said it was not an original Michael Jordan.
Well, wait, wasn't the original card graded?
The original card was graded, but it wasn't officially graded. Somebody had actually falsified the grading holder.
Oh, that can happen.
And it does happen.
You can check the serial numbers on those things too. You can go right to the PSA website, put the number in, and find out if it's in the right slab.
Yeah.
So it was a PSA 10 slab.
And the guy that sold it to this gentleman was gone. He took the money and ran.
So somebody put a reprint in a PSA 10 slab.
It was sad. Wow. It was sad. So those are the kind of things
Let
can happen.
that be a lesson to you. Never break the slab.
Yeah. Yeah. My first experience, I'm going to give you a 20-second story. I was 13 years old, my first ever national in Atlanta.
You said first experience, I was 13
going to the
Okay, good. Let's keep this back on the rails.
My first experience of going to the national.
Okay.
13 years old, I was actually pickpocketed in Atlanta, Georgia.
At 13?
At the national, yeah.
Why would they pickpocket a kid? You must have had a big fat wad of bills in your pocket.
I had saved up $400.
Okay.
And $300, you're 13 years old, $400 is a lot of money.
That's your life savings.
And I was so excited to be there. And within the first 30 minutes of being there, I lost $350 because I had spent $50.
Oh, man.
It was disheartening. So I've since then, wallet's in the front pocket ever since I was 13 years old. Isn't that amazing?
Well, that's such an uplifting way to bring an end to episode 2.
Well, let's show.
But
some
here's
teasers.
some other. Before we go, Andy wanted to bring out some cards that you'll see probably in volume at the National Convention that you probably won't see most places you go other than his place and maybe even mine.
One of our goals at the National is to be unique and have stuff that you don't see every day. The stuff that's going to be kind of put back aside because the people that do attend the National come with the means to be able to spend the big time money. So, we're going to put stuff aside so that we have those things that are eye-catching and attractive at our booth. Because if you don't, they're going to skim by and they're going to go on to the next dealer. So what I did was I brought out a few little teasers that people can see. We have a...
B-roll alert.
B-roll alert. You're going to love these. We've got a 1984 star Michael Jordan True Rookie card, card number 101. This is in my personal collection.
Oh, that's
We will
mean.
show it off.
That's mean.
Probably won't sell it, but we're going to put a nice high price tag on it in case somebody really does want to buy it.
Oh, so you're putting it at the you don't want to sell it price.
This card will be at the I don't want to sell it price because it's so hard to replace.
Gotcha. Oh, believe me, I understand.
These are tough cards.
Even the reprints are hard to find.
Yeah,
the
one of my
authorized
favorites.
reprints.
This is a graded 8 Michael Jordan True Rookie card from 84 star.
So 50
The
bucks,
man that
60
everybody's
bucks, maybe
comparing
75?
Michael to.
75 bucks?
Yeah, 75 bucks.
Okay, we'll
Add a couple zeros.
We'll talk later.
Sure. The man that everybody's trying to compare to, greatest of all time, LeBron James. PSA 10, Topps Chrome rookie, probably one of his most desirable rookie cards, still in the, what I call affordable range for LeBron James. This card retails for between $1,100 and $1,200.
Affordable, yeah.
Seriously, that's how high. There's some LeBron cards that are tens of thousands of dollars now. Because this is when the hobby came back and there were so many short prints, right? One of the greatest baseball players, probably the greatest Japanese player of all time, I would say. Mr. Ichiro Suzuki.
Soon to be number 2.
Number 2 of all time, behind Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei
I don't know
Ohtani.
about that.
Even if he's only a hitter.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Okay.
He'll be good. Mike Trout, This is one of the Cognac Diamond Parallel
Did
rookie
you say
cards.
cognac?
Cognac. I didn't say apocryphal or ubiquitous. I said cognac.
He said cognac.
It is.
Like
It says
Coney
cognac.
Island.
Wait till the B-roll shows it.
Cognac.
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 Oh, I mispronounced it.
You probably say Courvoisier, don't you?
Courvoisier.
Okay, anyway.
This card retails for right around $2,500 to $3,000. It's a big card.
That's a
Mike
big
Trout.
gap, 2,500 to 3,000. I mean,
It just depends on the day.
like 28 to 3 sounds like a neighborhood.
We would price this card for $3,000, and we would try to get $2,700 for it. That's how big of a card that is. And then the GOAT
Not for me.
in football, Tom Brady, his Bowman Chrome rookie card from 2000. This isn't a perfect gem at 10. This is around a $1,500 card as well. So these are just some of the
So that stack right there is
eye-pleasing-
probably about $10,000.
Yes. The eye-pleasing teasers that you will see at the National Convention.
Eye-pleasing teasers.
Eye-pleasing teasers.
Fun with words.
Cognac.
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 Cognac. Well,
I was thinking Kodiak.
no, you weren't. You were just mispronouncing a word. So this brings a wrap to episode 2. Whether there is an episode 3 depends entirely upon you guys out there. If you watch, if you like, if you have suggestions, corrections, questions, hit us up. There will be, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on ISC, it'll be all over the place. You can find it, you can get to it. Feedback. We need all kinds of feedback. We need to know if this works for you. Because if it does, we'll be back. If it doesn't, I'm going up to my shop.
Episode 2 will be the final
I'm going to try to
episode.
reload my quarter boxes.
So long, everybody.